Hey guys, it's Andrea from ICCHP. It's early in the morning in Austria and I'm here at before 7 o'clock in the morning just to show you how to prepare your video for ICCHP, a small demonstration. Why am I here so early? It's just because to have it quiet, to have it nice, not somebody bumping in all 5 seconds. So let's hope that we don't get disturbed here. Okay, so ICCHP 2020 is online, so we need to have some precautions, we need to have some videos of your presentation, and this small demonstration will just show you how to do it. I did this video with OBS Studio. I've never seen it before. I downloaded it, I made the auto discovery of my system and so on, and I just took the standards and everything hopefully works out well. Sometimes I look a little bit like the President of the United States in terms of my skin tone, but yeah, who cares? Better orange than totally pale. Okay, so let's start with this presentation. The general information is, see, this is what happens if it's too early, so come on. Yeah, the general information is that preparing a video is not mandatory, but we highly recommend it. What are the advantages? It's totally clear, it's accessibility. The closed captions can be generated in advance and they can be generated at all, because except for keynotes and plenary sessions, we won't have the caption service during ICCHP 2020 at the extent you are used to it from former ICCHPs. And additionally, the sign language interpreter video can also be added. We won't have live signage interpreter people on site the whole time. They won't be available for the whole time. They won't be available for every lecture. So be assured the people that need it will get it, of course. But the more prepared videos we get, the better services we can deliver and deploy. And of course, preparing a video is less prone to technical issues. Low or unstable bandwidth. We all faced it during Corona when people shouted at their kids, "Get out of the internet, mommy has to work." Yeah, this is not the best thing when you're preparing a lecture for ICCHP. Then it might be that the computer crashes. It happens to me 10 times a day. My technician always tells me that's my fault. Okay, who cares? I prepare my video and it's not too bad. And of course also power blackouts and things that can happen, hurricanes, landslides, whatever. What do we need now from you to upload? We need your video. We need a presentation, the slide deck, and we need the consent form that we as ICCHP can use these materials during ICCHP to put it online, to put it there for everybody that is in a different time zone. This is also an advantage of preparing your video. And to put it in our used systems, just to be available for everybody. Good. What do we want from the video? This is what the boys told me. We need the video of the presentation. The picture-in-picture video that you see here, you see my face on the right upper side, and the presentation itself. It's optional. It's not mandatory, as the video is also not mandatory. But if you embed the speaker, you can make your presentation way more lively and way more attractive and way more non-boring. Then, the closed captions to it are provided by ICCHP. This is what we will do during the next week. So I have a glass of water here, and this is good because it's too early for my voice, too early for speaking. So better be prepared all the time. So closed captions are provided by us, except if you simply must do it yourself. We all know this. We prefer to do it ourselves. So if you're used to it and if you really want to do it yourself, please do it. If you prepare anyway something like a transcript of what you want to say some notes for it, for the presentation, please also provide us with this, because it makes caption designing way easier. We will do the captions automatically with YouTube Studio, and we tested it. It was quite a good recognition rate. Of course, we will send to you the automated recognized transcript, so that you can see, did the system recognize everything right, or are there some mistakes in it. The video format, and now it gets nerdy. We recommend using MP4, but as the boys told me here, MP4 does not mean MP4, because there are different codecs. So the best codec, if you can influence it in your computer, I don't know where to do it, but I have technicians here. The recommended video codec is the H.264. So this means that the file size is reasonable and the quality is also good. And look at your video if you prepared it already. So do you want this to be seen from the world of yourself? I was the only one willing to do this video, so I was urged to do it, but I tried to look not too bad here. So then the suggested software for video recording, you can try Open Broadcast Studio, OBS. It's free, and as I told you, I didn't have any problems, any issues with it. I just put here the sources. It's the audio, it's the video recording, and I use the window recording and not the screen recording. I don't know why my system wasn't able to do this screen recording, but with the window recording it also worked, as you can see in my video here. But feel free to use any other software you are used to, because you must feel comfortable, you must feel in control of what you are doing and what you are preparing and what you want to send to ICCHP and send to the world. The presentation itself, please use Microsoft PowerPoint. This presentation was done with Google Drive Google presentation. You see it's also working. In terms of accessibility, we know for sure that Microsoft PowerPoint is, if you use it with the built-in general templates, it is accessible. For blind people also, that need the text boxes to be seen, and that need blah and here and blah and there. This presentation should be as accessible as possible. Of course, we are the ICCHP, we are not just some conference. So please include alternative texts with all the visuals. If you have a picture showing what you mean or underpinning what you mean, just give an alternative text to it. Make sure your slide contents can be read in the order that you intend and in the way that you intend. And also, if you are using video in video, look that the video, it's me here in the upper right corner, you know, the video is not placed over important text. So play with it, try it out, and so on. Really good guidelines from Microsoft can be found online. You find here the link to it. Of course, there's also a lot of information on WAI, WCC websites. There are templates that are accessible. On our ICCHP website, you can find a page. It's the Prep Online -20, where you can find all information on tutorials, on guides, on systems that could be used. So dive in, make yourself familiar with it, and try to make the best presentation possible, even if you cannot present live but need to present from this box, from this pre-recorded video. The last thing we need from you is the consent form, of course. So once the video is finished, you will receive an email to access the consent form. This form has to be signed and sent back to ICCHP by email. Why do we need this form? Of course, by this form, it's a CC BY something that allows us to use your video during ICCHP, and that there are no rights except for copyrights and so on, to use on your video and your presentation. But otherwise, we won't be able to show it online. and then you don't need to prepare it anyway. So now we want you to upload all this, but where? How do I name and upload my presentation and video? A short guide with Andrea from ICCHP. The files you provide, it's the MP4, it's the PowerPoint presentation. Maybe you have also the transcript as text file, or as there's another name for this if you have the transcript really by speech recognition, done by speech recognition. So these files need to be named according to your ICCHP submission ID, which you received by email from one of our staff members, the so-called moderators. I'm a moderator, my colleagues are moderators. They will guide you through all this ICCHP stuff, through all this online stuff, through presentation preparation and video. So you won't be alone with all this. In the email there's your submission ID, because some of you have more than one submission, and you will get a clear overview on the title of the presentation that you handed in and the corresponding ID. And please just take this ID as your file name. So it's 18564. This is always a 5-digit number. Dot PPT or PPTX, it's your PowerPoint presentation. And the same number with MP4, this is the video to it. And the same number with TXT is the same. It's the transcript for your presentation here. And then you will get a Nextcloud link to upload your video, your consent form if you don't send it by email, and the PowerPoint presentation. And the link to it is in the same email. And please don't be nervous if you can't see everything. If there is a lot of fuss, if there's a lot of traffic on the Nextcloud, it might be that you don't see your presentation instantly. But be sure we will get in touch if we don't get it. We will make sure that all the presentations reach us. So once you are ready with your presentation and once you are uploaded it, please get in touch with your moderator or with ICCHP at jku.at or org. It's on the next page anyway. Please get in touch and let us know that you now uploaded your presentation and video, and that we can check if everything is there and everything is up and right and can be found. Because we will just prepare one folder by track and then take all the stuff that is in it and put it to the right people to handle it, put it to in the right order, put it on the website, put it in our interactive conference system, and then hopefully everything will work. To be honest, it's a bit challenging, the whole stuff, but I'm quite sure with your appreciated help we will manage everything. So then we are looking forward to ICCHPing with you. I hope you like the video, and I hope you can also use the information in it. And please, for further questions and issues, just contact your ICCHP moderator or the email address, see it's at icchp@jku.at. So it's now 7:03. It's 3 minutes past 7 in the morning. It's awful early. I close this video now, and I hope to get in touch with you very soon. Bye bye, have a nice day.